here's some examples of fallen shale here, different sorts. Because remember, it's just a sediment in the sea, and it's very black mud quite often that's got hardened. Usually in layers, you see, you can see it here, layers. This is, and usually, actually, very thin layers. Here's an example, very thin, almost year by year, flaky bits. So you can almost separate it quite nicely, like that. Of course, that's been on the surface and it's got weathered. Here's another piece, very, very black stuff it is. And the gas is in there, tightly held in the shell. The molecules of gas are held in. And it's only when they have some fissures starting, you can see, or between the thin layers, or as a crack and there's a fissure, that the gas sometimes can get out.
So the fissures are the breaks, the faults in the stone?
Yeah, natural little fissure. Well, if you look at mud, you sometimes see mud cracks. You might have a little fissure there, because I haven't just got an example of a fissure here, so you have to have a big piece. But, you know, they get little tiny cracks, and maybe the whole gas is sitting in there, really. And that's what they're going to try and get into this rock. This is what's called the mother lode. This is where the gas comes from. It's sitting tight in there.
Is this when they force down the water at high pressure?
Yeah,
then that forces the gas out.
They're going to go between the layers and crack fissures open more.
Yeah. Muriel, why would they need to put so many chemicals in the water? What would that do?
Because they say, I haven't tried this experiment, but they say you can't push water so far. It's friction against the pipe. So you need to put these slippery chemicals in to make it move into the rocks.
And so many? Why does it be so many? Is there a mixture?
It varies according to the type of shale you're going through. Some of the shale will have some sand in it, so it's a bit grittier, and some will have lime in it. Some will be thicker, some will be thinner. So they'll vary it according to the chemicals, according to how far away they are from the well and what kind of work it's expected to do.
Right.
And you've got to not only push chemicals in, but you've also to push sand in. So what they'll push sand between the layers, break the layers up a little bit, push sand in, and you're making it artificially porous. You're trying to make an avenue for the sand, for the gas to come out. So it's actually, this is the mother lode. You're actually attacking your mother. It's the last chance, this. Break open your mother and make it yield this gas. Whereas normally, the gas will find its own way over many, many, many millions of years to the surface. And that's where they normally put the wells, right at the surface. This has been down 300 million years about, since it was formed, this. And it's had all that time to percolate through the rocks to the top. But they're going right down to this mother lode and breaking it open. That's the whole point. That's why it's different and very dangerous. Okay, well that'll do for a bit.